hey, Aaniiih sa dood one who Iitaanɔɔn'i dan. Ja, on dan hitta Aaniiih hanno hata. Iitaanɔɔn'i to Iitaanɔɔn. Hey, my name is Randall. Werk from Hayes. My folks are Greg and Shannon. Member of Fort Belknap being in Community Council. Represent the Aaniiih people. I guess framed within the context of what we're doing. The wind's taking our people home. And doing it in the way that we treat our people still today. Try to be respectful of the nature of the things that we're doing. Treat them like we knew them all our lives, because their blood somehow or another is pumping through our veins too. Further, as far as artifacts and things of that nature, I think, as you guys probably experienced, being able to participate and interact with such vibrant things like that, it's all our people could benefit from something like that if it was a little bit closer. I see the way Mike lit up when he's holding his grandpa's shield and his staff. That was there's a lot more things there, and a lot more people back home could probably relate to them types of things in a similar way. And I think that would bode well for healing for our people. But this kind here with the people themselves is a little bit different. It's on a different level, I think. I want to hear this lady talk about things like talking about her homeland. I think her name was Coming Daylight, just in some notes that I come across, and she says, one of my grandparents was born here, by the Belly River up in Canada, and they passed away over here. And another one of my grandparents passed away by the Chief Mountain when we were camped there. Another was down by the Yellowstone River when we camped there. That was in her memory, She says, I feel like I'm surrounded by my people, and I know when I'm home. And I can't wait for that for these ones that would come to help go back, so that they could be there and maybe help us from a little bit closer, maybe say some prayers for us, things like that. That's about all I got to say, I guess. I think what you guys are doing, along with if there's any songs or any stories that come out of this, it'll carry with our people for a long time. You guys are documenting in a newer way, but I think this is a big part of history. Maybe the first step you heard Jeff talk about yesterday. Maybe he wants to go look other places for our people and make sure we could bring more of them back in a similar way, and along with those other types of things, because I don't know if they all went that way, but they say some of them come off of people's graves and things like that, and they took them. You guys hear me joking around about these quarters here, but that's like similar to that, that's what happened, and things were taken, and maybe they should have stayed there with those people. But our people, I think a lot of times, we didn't stress too much on physical things yesterday, that bracelet and things like that. They say not to get attached to things, even things that you really like and things like that. And that's kind of part of those teachings with that, as far as but at the same time, you look at people like maybe his grandpa made that for him or something like that. I don't know the story behind it, but it probably means lots to him, So I don't do that too often, maybe, because our people are taught to be that way, not to hold on to things that can come and go, So that's why I'm not too worried about those other types of things. For our people, they're different, more important. Bigger picture, this is all the earth. It's our grandmother, they say. They say, when things are hard for us, she's kind of the first one to embrace us and pity us, take care of us. She offers so much to us, and everything anybody needs to live comes from right here, comes from right there. So I really respect that these people working here take good care of them, and 100 years down the road, 200 years, whatever, I want our people to know that when this happened, it was done with kindness and respect, That's what I've seen anyway. Just the way they handle things so delicately, and I think everybody realizes the magnitude of it. It's a big thing. I didn't want to be, to be honest. I knew it was going to be a difficult thing, a hard thing. Part of it is, being an elected official. There's some responsibility with that, Another part of it is, this young lady that's here, she's our relative, direct by blood. I think they're all our relatives, but that was a big factor. And I don't know, I really spend a lot of time trying to understand why things are the way they are at home. And every different angle, like socially, the things that we have still going spiritually, legally, historically, what were the events that took place to get us where we are today. And I think this is all a part of that. I feel very, very fortunate to be able to bear witness to some of it, help in whatever little way I probably could. That's about all, I think. I think forgiveness is a thing we do for ourselves to kind of release ourselves from burdens that maybe aren't ours to carry. Maybe somebody else even did something to us directly, but those are their own choices, things of that nature. And if we initially get hurt or initially whatever, get happy, whatever, we get to choose how we feel about things after the fact.
Oh, here he is.
So that's something.
Randall, my head's off. Don't
Hey.
hold.
These men are calling me. We better go, huh?